Welcome to Series Sports, and the Toronto Blue Jays win another series against the Yankees. The Jays are the first team in the AL Beast to get to 60 wins. The 2025 Blue Jays are an absolute wagon. Alright, let's start with Game 1. Bo Bichette hit a go-ahead two-run double in a fourth-run fifth. Kevin Gausman worked 7 strong innings, and the Toronto Blue Jays beat the Yankees 4-1 on Monday night, extending their home winning streak to a franchise record 11 games. Toronto won 10th straight at its former home, Exhibition Stadium, from July 21st to August 3rd, 1985. Alejandro Kirk had 2 hits, as the AL East leading Blue Jays won for the 17th time in 21 games. Since a 3-game sweep of San Diego in late May, the Blue Jays have won 23 of 27 at home. Yankees third baseman Oswald Peralta and shortstop Anthony Volpe made throwing errors that led to runs in the 5th. Volpe has 12 errors this season. San Francisco shortstop Willy Adames entered play Monday with a major league-leading 13. Giancarlo Stanton led off the 4th with his 5th homer, but that was all the Yankees got against Gausman. The right-hander allowed 4 hits, struck out 8, and walked 2, winning for the first time since June 26th at Cleveland. Brandon Little got 1 out in the 8th, leaving 2 aboard. Yariel Rodriguez came in the game and retired Stanton and Jason Dominguez. Jeff Hoffman struck out the side in the 9th for his 24th save in 28 chances. New York's Carlos Rodon allowed 4 runs, 2 earned, and 6 hits in 5 innings. The Blue Jays intentionally walked Aaron Judge after Trent Grissom's 2-out double in the 3rd. Then Gausman struck out Jazz Chisholm. The key moment of this game was when George Springer walked to begin the 5th, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. singled before both scored on Bichette's double into the left corner. The key stat of this night was when Davis Schneider hit 9 foul balls in a 14-pitch at-bat against Rodon in the 5th that ended with a pop-up to Volpe. Alright, in Game 2, Ben Rice hit a tie-breaking home run in the 9th inning. Jazz Chisholm and Cody Bellinger also homered, and the Yankees beat the Blue Jays 5-4 on Tuesday. Rice connected off Blue Jays closer Jeff Hoffman for his 15th home run as the Yankees snap a 5-game losing streak against Toronto. Ian Hamilton got 1 out for the win, and Devin Williams finished for his 15th save in 16 chances. Addison Barger had 2 hits. George Springer reached base 4 times, but Toronto's franchise home rating record ended at 11 games. New York led 4-2 before throwing an error by Yankee shortstop Anthony Volpe opened the door to a game-tying rally in the 6th. The error was Volpe's 13th, tying him for the most in majors. It was his 2nd in 2 games. Pinch hitter Miles Straw reached on Volpe's error, scored when pitch hitter Davis Schneider doubled off left-hander Tim Hill. Jonathan Lasagna came in to face George Springer, who drove in Schneider with a game-tying single, making his 2nd career start. Yankees right-hander Cam Schlittler allowed 2 runs and 7 hits in the 5 innings. He walked 3 and struck out 3. Max Scherzer allowed 4 runs and 5 hits in 5 innings. New York jumped out onto an early lead when Chisholm hit a 3-run homer off Scherzer in the 1st, his 18th. Barger hit a 2-out RBI single in the bottom of the 1st, but Bellinger's 1-out blast in the 5th, his 18th, made it 4-1. The key moment in this game was when Ben Rice hit a 389-foot homer on the first pitch he saw from Hoffman. The key stat of this game was Schlittler's fastest pitch of the game was clocked at 99.5 miles per hour, one of the 4 he threw above 99 miles per hour. Then in Game 3, Bo Bichette hit a 2-run homer. Chris Bassett struck out 8 in a season-high 7.5 innings, and the Blue Jays take advantage of 4 New York errors to beat the sloppy, garbage Stinkies 8-4 on Wednesday night. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. drove in 2 runs and scored twice as the AL East leaders won for the 18th time in 23 games. Judge hit his useless 37th homer, a 2-run drive off Bassett, and Jason Dominguez added another stupid solo shot, but the Stinkies lost for the 17th time in 10 meetings with Toronto. Left-hander Max Fried and first baseman Ben Rice both made errors that led to Blue Jays runs. Right fielder Cody Bellinger didn't get charged with an error when he lost a 6th-inning fly in the twilight, leading to an Ernie Clement triple. The play proved costly when Clement scored the tie-breaking run on Miles Straw's double. Yankee manager Aaron Boone and pitching coach Matt Blake were ejected for arguing balls and strikes in the top of the seventh. Fried matched the season worst, allowing 6 runs, 4 earned, and 6 hits in 5.5 innings, exiting the game after Straw's double. He walked 3 and struck out 3. It was Fried's first start since he left the July 12th game against the Cubs, after 3 innings because of a blister. Bichette homered off Scott in the 7th. Bassett permitted 4 runs, 3 earned, and 3 hits to win his 4th straight decision. The key moment of this game was the 2 runs scored on Guerrero's bouncer to Fried in the 5th. Davis Schneider slid home on Fried's terrible throw, and no one's covered the plate as Springer scored from second. The key stat of this game: in 2 starts against Toronto this month, Fried has allowed 10 runs in 11.5 innings. The next series, the Blue Jays are facing the Tigers. That is going to be fun. All right, I'm Jalen, and this has been Sir.